lebuh raya di papan tanda, tergambar wajahmu dengan kalimat cinta untuk kita. Semoga kekal selamanya. Bila ku bisikan puisi cinta dan tubuh peringatan negara, badai tersenyum dalam diam bergembira, memberi sokongan cinta agar bersinar sentiasa.
As you can see, I consciously aligned Jerry to watch the left-hand side of the street. It's more me than her, but it looks like we're awfully close to the curb when I'm riding gunshot. We're now into the main area of the city. You can see all the intersections go and don't seem to follow any specific pattern. Ahead of us is what is called a mini bus. Once again, another company, and this is Bank Bumiputra, who is saying to have a happy national holiday. To our right is the courthouse and information service of the city. The infamous traffic circles, which are everywhere. I will proceed to try to navigate Jerry to the right, all the way through.
All the way through?
Right, all the way through. Go, 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 go. Over to the left there are what are called hawker stands. The most common form of eating in the city. They're all over the place. They usually are on a bicycle and can be rolled up right to anywhere they need. Food service. As you can see, the Chinese area, which is open 7 days a week, is a little more crowded. Now we're going to take you into the heart of Chinatown. You can see a mixture of locals walking the streets. Left again. First we'll pick up with the infamous minibus. This is a typical outdoor restaurant, and you can see the deluxe facilities they have for cleaning dishes. Yes, the pans on the ground are used for washing the dishes. There's the bread man, and coming up is Chinatown. All the hawker stands are in their usual display, people walking by, doing their daily activities here on this side of town. Once again, it never seems to close. Traffic, even on Sundays, is always bad in this city. Here are the cursed motorcycle parking areas.
And the car park.
Yep. Now we'll head out of Chinatown and go into the back areas of KL. The area is called Stadium Negara, which is the national stadium for soccer and hockey for Malaysia. Once again, all these signs that are crossed here indicate no parking, and you can see how well all the signs are heated. This area is busy 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We've yet to come here and find an easy parking space will be able to drive without major problems. And one of our favorite eating establishments. And this is Bukit Bintang, which used to be the center of town, but it is no longer. You can see it is a favorite with the locals. And there's ruts in the road. Straight. I'm going to turn right up here. Ahead of us is the Malaysian version of the Astro. Not quite as large, but it is their indoor stadium. And the city has probably one of the finest taxi fleets in the world. Not quality of cabs, but quantity. It's about 70 Malaysian cents, which comes out to be about 30 cents for the first 2 miles. And no wait. And if you notice it's getting thrown around in the car, it's because it's a Malaysian way of driving. Yep. You want to go into the arch, so you just sneak around. Back to the traffic circle. Don't hit the bus mini number 32. Here's one of the local bus stops serving the community. Actually, if you were brave enough to drive in one, you could get it right. You're going to turn right at the light. This is once again actually the other side of Chinatown. It is one of the worst in the area. Hopefully we'll get out of here just in time. To our left is the new Mingcourt Hotel. It's just officially opened this week. Although not a competitor because they're not high standard, they will be a formidable adversary. Now coming up into one of our more favorite shopping areas. And this is Plaza Yao Chuan.
Can I go?
It's a green. Here's a good mixture. We've got an Indian, a Chinese, and a Malay. The gentleman in the red jacket, if you'll notice, has his jacket on backwards, which is the typical way of doing it in Malaysia. It's the craft center, where they're trying to capitalize on the tourists, hopefully get them in there to buy some Malaysian handicrafts. But as you can see, it's not very exciting. It's not doing a very good job of attracting the tourists. In the background, you can hear Alexis singing. And when I asked you to write us in care of Wisma MISC, this was the address at which I was right in here. MISC is the largest shipping company in Malaysia, and coincidentally is owned by Robert Kwok, who also owns Shangri-La. Across the street here we have Wisma Stevens. Wisma, by the way, means building. And that is the headquarters office for Carte Blanche, Chase Manhattan Bank, several travel offices. Now we're on Jalan Sultan Ismail, which will lead to the door of the hotel. Coming through here is the... Now we're on Jalan Sultan Ismail, which will lead to the door of the hotel. Coming through here is the... Angtara Bangsa, which is home of Bank of America. And as you can see, we've made full circle and are coming back again to the Shangri-La Hotel. We'll have a very prominent place in town. You're gonna have to turn it.